Charlie. So you're able to join me this morning. Yay! We'll be getting started shortly. Marv, can you hear the music? Rise and prosper. Good morning. I accidentally turned the music off. That was not the intention. We'll be getting started very shortly, so I'm going to go make my cup of coffee. Will someone tell me? Can you all hear the music in the background? No, no, no. Okay, so what I'm using right now is not going to work. Okay, cool beans. Thank you for telling me. So what I will do is, can you hear the music now? No? Still can't hear the music? Okay. Something I did differently, so may have to be without music right now. The nerve. Well, I'm not going to freak anything out without a cup of coffee, so I'll be right back. Well, now let's see who all we have in the chat room. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Rise and prosper. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Oh, now you can hear the music because okay, maybe because we have on your headphones. Okay. Thank you for that update. And you can hear me fine? Yes, okay, awesome. Y'all, it looks like I have all men in the chat room this morning. Let's see here. Shalom, my brother Moshe, Wolf and Beta Close, Judge Dre. Haven't seen you, I don't think, in a few days, Judge Dre. Welcome back over here with me. But you've been moving around for sure. Let's see, Complex Designs. I got the Black Brain Trust is in the building this morning. Yay. And Marv Lee was able to make it this morning. Awesome. So we're going to talk about public speaking this morning, right? Hey, great Monday, Sips be scratching. Yes, you all, please go hit the like button. I hope you all had a great weekend and I hope you rested well last night. I overslept this morning. God, I got it. I was getting it in. Those days were feeling good. Mike V, I was getting some sleep. Look, it felt good. Good morning, rise and prosper, the most benevolent king. Welcome back. So it's Monday. We're going to get this Monday off to a great start. I am Reigning Woman, your girl Reigning Woman, and welcome to all of my new supporters, and welcome back to all of my ongoing supporters and previous supporters. So thank you for being here. Reading from the book this morning, Ziglar's Stand Up, Up, Up in a Down, Down, Down World. Before I go any further, I have a praise report that I want to share. And my praise report is this. Some of you are aware that last month one of my brothers was in ICU. And then for the past couple of weeks, for the past several weeks actually, he was in a treatment recovery facility. Well, Saturday, my brother went home. My brother is now back at home with his wife, and I am ever so grateful. I got to spend time with him and my sister-in-law on yesterday evening, and he looked well. There is some improvement, and I am just so thankful for that. And I'm very thankful for my sister-in-law, and I'm very thankful for the love. And my brother has gotten so much support since being diagnosed with a brain tumor. And I mean, my brother is older than I am, and he played basketball in school. So a lot of his basketball team, well, he's maintained very good friendship over the years with some of the players. Like, they have this brotherhood. But a lot of, his team players, have been very supportive. Um, Even his coach, even his high school basketball coach, has called and checked in with him, and had and sent his regards, and just, oh my gosh, like, it's really been incredible. He's had former co-workers to come and to help, do some things for him and help cheer him up. It's just really been amazing, and I'm telling you, this is just the power, and that's the evidence of the power of love and compassion. And you never know when you are going to be in a position to where you need love towards you and compassion being demonstrated towards you. No matter, because you can be up today, we can be up today and down tomorrow. Sometimes we think about life in just a matter of like life and death. Like that's simple. Life, here's living, here's thriving. Okay, and you're here, and then here's death. You know, you're no longer here, you're gone, you've transitioned, reincarnated, however you look at it, you relate to it, right? But not so often do we think about the in between. So when you get a chance to, when you reflect on it, and when you see like what I've been seeing, it really helps keep things once again in their perspectives, and it really helps you to realize more and more what's important in life and what's important about life and what's important about living. So, yeah, so that's my praise report this morning. And I definitely wanted to share. And I'm so grateful to the Most High for being here, for being in sound mind. I'm very grateful for a new day. Let's be grateful for a new day. Let's be grateful for opportunities, whatever they are. Let's be grateful for life, and let us be grateful for compassion. And I'm inspired with all of that as well. So let's talk about the new inspiration also, public speaking. Does anyone in the chat room, and if we're catching the replay, do any of you do any public speaking? And I'm going to sip on my coffee while I wait for a response in the chat room. Rise and prosper, Q497. You do, Mike? Were you nervous the first time that you did public speaking, or were you absolutely confident and it was something that you wanted to do it so bad that you were not nervous? 60 scratching on a small scale, nothing like I want to be. Okay. Do you get nervous, Silks baby, scratching? I had too confident. I was what I knew to do, what I knew. I had to be confident in what I knew to actually do it. Okay. So I do public speaking periodically, and I perform spoken word, right? And I remember being extremely nervous, um, hands getting sweaty, pacing a little bit before, and things like that. They say that people are more afraid of public speaking than what they are of death. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that's like, and not really in a good way, but that's like really interesting, right? That we could be that awkward. And honestly, you know what? Doing YouTube, I was actually more nervous about doing YouTube than what I was with public speaking in a crowd. I was more nervous even with having another picture, but without you, even without me being live on camera. I was more nervous about doing this than performing my poetry or speaking to a small audience. publicly. But it didn't kill me. But it didn't kill me. And it didn't kill y'all. Look, we're still here. Here to live and tell about it. And you know what? Sometimes I still get a little nervous, and especially performing sometimes, and especially when I'm going to do something sensual or erotic, I tend to get even a little bit more nervous. Um, so you rise and prosper, Ashley. So one of the things that helps me in doing that though is I'm so grateful that most of the time I have someone that is already familiar with me. Of course, other artists, but usually I already have someone that's familiar with my work and familiar with me. And so it makes it easier to connect with them beforehand and make sure that they're okay and what they're looking for, and just to be positive. And it also helps me to introduce myself to someone else that's just in the audience and maybe that they're new to the environment and I can recognize that. That helps. And sometimes a glass of wine helps too. Okay. So, but let's get into it. All right. So, stand up, 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 up in the down, down world. Tips on public speaking. According to Reader's Digest, public speaking is the number one fear in America. So, here are some tips that will relieve you of some of your anxiety. First, as far as I know, Barbara Helene, who suffered a fatal heart attack while speaking to the Women's Club of Rosendale, New York. Ooh. Alan W. Barkley, former Vice President of the United States, and Arthur MacArthur, father of Douglas MacArthur, are the only people to have died while making a speech. Hmm. There have been literally billions of speeches made, yet few fatalities while doing so. Message is it's safe to make a speech. Second, remember that if you took an old Georgia mule, or for that matter, a Tennessee or Florida one, and led him across the stage in front of thousands of people, he would almost go to sleep on the trip. However, if you took a thoroughbred racehorse across the same stage, he would be jumping all over the place. imagine, imagine trying to carry a mule or trying to lure a mule onto a stage. Message: if you get a little nervous before you speak, just be grateful you're a thoroughbred and not a mule. Third, don't try to impress the skeptics or the sourpusses. As you speak, whether in front of 10 or 10,000, pick out a smiling face and talk directly to that person. Every few seconds, shift your eyes to another smile. Do this throughout your talk, and the sourpusses will probably come around, but regardless, don't let them discourage you or affect your attitude. Final tip: localize your talk to make it applicable to your audience or your situation. These thoughts will help you to survive and with practice, even thrive. Public speaking has many benefits. It builds confidence, and the general public believes that those who can stand up and make sense on their feet have an intelligence that is way above average. Obviously, that's not necessarily true, but perception is important. So, Learning to speak could help you in your personal, family, and business lives. And the scripture at the bottom is I have no fear. Even if the world blows up and the mountains crumble into the sea, because I am filled with a river of joy that flows through the city of God, where God Himself lives. And that is from Psalms chapter 46, verses 2 through 5. Oh, also the thumbnail, Les Brown. I chose to use Les Brown in my thumbnail because Les Brown tells a story about when he was initially asked to do a speech and he got nervous and ran behind the curtains and said he can't speak because he had to go to the bathroom. That was his excuse. And the teacher was like, "No, get out here, get out here and do this speech." Was it a teacher? Hold on. I think it was a teacher. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and find out, recollect that. But anyway, he used having to use the bathroom as a way to get out of it. But he was forced to come back out, or shall I say, he was strongly encouraged to get back out on that stage. And look at Les Brown now. Les Brown is one of the most leading public speakers and motivational speakers, and one of the most sought out speakers of the world. And he's a black man, right? So he was also influenced by Zig Ziglar as well. And you know, Zig Ziglar is the one that wrote the book that I'm reading. So that we're sharing from. So if Les Brown can do it and you want to do it, you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too. So I'm on a smaller scale, of course, than what Les Brown is. So there is a huge gap between myself and Les Brown. So that leaves lots of room for everybody and anybody to speak publicly. I hope those tips were helpful for you. I'm going to go back through the chat room and see what we have. Hey, Rise and Prosper. Welcome back, Black Caesar. Good morning. Sometimes you are, then it amazes you because sometimes you're not. Right? I can get that. Long time no see, honey. I hope all is well with everybody. All is well, Black Caesar. Judge Dre, what's good, big dog? Okay, speaking to each other, Mike V. Making eye contact can be hard for some. It really can be. It really can be. Something I heard someone else say before too is just imagine that someone in the audience, or imagine the whole audience is in their underwear. So if anyone should be embarrassed, it should be the people sitting in the audience with their underwear, not you. And then just carry on with your speech. I haven't really tried that on myself though, because I'll be cracking up. Just even picturing it right now will crack me up. Let's see. We'll go ahead. The number one fear, really, yes, yes. I can't call it, I might spoil it. Good morning, sis, Poetic Kels. You have been following Les Brown? And Les Brown is another legendary motivated. Yes, I love Les Brown. Moshe News. Okay, poetic. Okay, a bunch of greetings and conversation with each other. Awesome sauce. I love seeing you all interact with each other. Let's see, is there anything of this? Oh, we had an interesting discussion last night with the Black Brain Trust. Yes, yes, calling the Black Brain Trust again, advising everyone to please go over and support the Black Brain Trust channel and learn about science, technology, economics. All right, and what's the latest? So the conversation last night is about cultural intelligence. Very good conversation. I loved it to pieces and back. So, how's everyone doing this morning? Before we get out of here, how is everyone? The energy feels really good in the chat room. Feels like everyone is doing good, but somebody tell me, you tell me how you doing this morning. This is me sipping on coffee and waiting for a response. Sip, sip. And of course, the music in the background is Dr. Sax Love. I do not own the rights to Dr. Sax Love's music. You're grateful this morning, and you're boiling some eggs for breakfast. Okay, awesome. I'm glad to hear that you're grateful. Anyone else? Someone else? And I do realize that some of you may also be driving. How am I? Thank you for asking, Silks. I am marvelous. I feel great. I've already had some insight this morning on some things that I need to address, which makes me feel really good because it's going to start a conversation that needs to be had and open the door and room for more encouragement and gratefulness and relationship strengthening. And it's with my father. So, yeah. But I feel, yes, I feel great. I am ready to conquer the day. And I'm so glad that you have been inspired this morning. You're welcome and thank you. Well, all right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to wish all of you a wonderful day. Let's get this Monday off to a great start, which is the great start of the weekend, right? Right. Remember, you are handsome, you are beautiful, you are loved. You are more powerful than you know, and you have everything that you need within you, and you are more than enough to accomplish your mission and your purpose. Until next time. Mwah.